Yeah, question for yourself, First Minister, and for Pat McFadden. Ahead of the discussions today, you said you would be pressing the need for a safe and secure future for the Grangemouth site. What assurances did you get from the Prime Minister today? And Mr McFadden, we now have the First Minister backing unions' calls for the closure to be paused so there can be a review. Does the UK Government now back a pause to the closure of Grangemouth?
Can I, well, in response to that, Alan, the first thing I would say is that my concern about the timescale for the Grangemouth closure is not something new. That's been a consistent concern which I've expressed for some considerable time, that I think the closure of Grangemouth is premature, and I'm very happy to associate myself with that message, but it's not something that's suddenly changed in my outlook. I've thought that from the minute this was announced in the first place. Second point I'd make is that we have been in close discussions with the United Kingdom Government since the Prime Minister came to office in July about the concerns over the future of Grangemouth, and the Prime Minister and I discussed that again this morning. I am keen that we leave no stone unturned in trying to delay the closure of the Grangemouth refinery. There are particular points that have been put to us by Unite the Union particularly, which I want to make sure we exhaust every possibility to address those issues, because, again, I've been clear about this, the closure of the Grangemouth refinery will have very serious economic implications for Scotland. One of the points that we discussed at length in the summit this morning, more generally, was the need for a just transition to as we decarbonise the economy, because, and First Minister of Wales made this point powerfully this morning, the absence of a just transition from the dependence on coal in the past has left significant industrial and economic scars on all of our countries. So we want to avoid that in relation to the transition from oil and gas, and that's central to the agenda that we take forward in response to Grangemouth. So the Prime Minister and I have discussed what are the possibilities to take this issue forward, and we will be pursuing some of those approaches as a consequence of our discussion today.